guys, Noelle here, and I'm in my car at a red light about to go to Chick-fil-A because I'm too lazy to film like an actual video, so like I'm just gonna do a mukbang and talk about college. And I don't know why mukbangs are popular, but I mean, you just sit there and talk and eat food, so I was like, yo, that's easy. I'm good at that, so I'm gonna do it today. So if this light ever changes, I will see you guys after I order, I guess. Alright, so working with what we got here, I don't have anything to mount my phone up on my dashboard, so I'm just gonna hold this and try to eat with one hand. This is gonna be interesting. I gotta eat my fries first because they get cold too quickly. That's good. These are the best fries ever, okay? So, I have always been slightly anemic. Well, not always, but like for a few, I don't know how long. Like, it could have been a lot longer than I think it has, but like, I just noticed, but I've always been slightly anemic, but this week, it has been acting up like crazy. It's like, okay, so I'm somebody who is always hot, always complains about how hot I am, but I've been cold. Like, this is very, very unusual for me. Wait, I think I found a way I can do this. Wait a second. I'll see you guys in a second. It's crooked, but you know what? Who cares? I can eat with two hands now. I taped my phone to my steering wheel. Somebody's gonna see this and thinks it looks really weird, but I don't care. But anyways, that's what I was saying. Like, I've been so cold because I lack healthy hemoglobin levels. So like, my fingers and my feet feel like ice cubes. Like, I'll accidentally touch somebody and like they'll be like, oh my gosh, your hands are freezing, and I'm like, I know, I don't have oxygen in them. Like, how are they not turning black and falling off? I need to get my nails done really badly. But yeah, so it's currently 85 degrees, which is burning hot, and if I step outside, within like 5 seconds I'm like, all right, it's too hot out here. But I'm wearing sweatpants and crew socks, which I don't wear crew socks unless I'm in Boston in the winter. So I wanted to talk about college a little bit, because from what I heard, college is like the worst thing in the whole wide world. Like, everybody online says like, oh, college is not worth it, don't go, it's stupid. I went against the current and went to college. Hold on, there's people coming. Okay, they're leaving. Somebody's gonna see me doing this and think I'm really strange, which they're right. But anyways, I went against what everybody said and went to college. Wait, does this help at all? It won't even like, okay, that's better. Of course, it's probably gonna fall back. I don't know. But I've now finished my 4th week in college. We're 25% through the semester, and y'all need to chill because it's not that bad. It's literally not even that bad. Yeah, it is stressful. I mean, I've had a lot of homework, and I actually have homework today that I was supposed to do yesterday, but like, I didn't. I mean, I started it, but I didn't finish it. Luckily, it's not due today, but like, I try to get stuff done before the due date now because it just helps. I'm not even looking at the camera, I'm looking at myself in my phone. But anyways, college is so much better than high school, and I know people are just like, oh, I'm in college now and I wish I was back in high school. No, shut up. I don't want to talk to you if you think that way. Literally, high school was the worst. They say it's supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. It was easily the worst 4 years of my life. I hated high school with a burning passion. The only good year was sophomore year because like I did stuff, I had fun. But senior year was okay, only because I got to graduate. But high school sucked. very, very badly. I hated it. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I'm somebody, I don't like to be told what to do. I don't like to be pushed around. I don't like tight leashes on me. And my parents have never been the types of people to like really keep close tabs on me. I mean, obviously they cared what I was up to and all that stuff, but they trusted me enough to not have to be super strict. And rightfully so, I was a good child. Still am. All I do is study now. I'm a biology major and pre-med, so I gotta study so I can get into the med school. Oh my gosh, I still have a sinus trouble. But my issue was, in high school, the first thing is that people there, not so much, well, I mean, the teachers, usually in like your first 2 years of high school, they're on you quite a bit. But junior and senior year, they're less. It's a little bit more chill teacher-wise, but the administration stays the same throughout. It is constant. They are just on you. At my school, I actually went to 2 high schools. I went to one my freshman and sophomore year and one my junior and senior year. The one that I went to for my junior and senior year, the administration would stand out in the halls during passing periods and blow the whistle the whole time, being like, get to class, treating us like freaking animals. And I'm like, bro. And I think it really got to me when I was like actually 18, and like I had the mindset of like, I know 18's still young, but like I'm an adult, like I can vote, I can do all this stuff that minors cannot do, and you're still blowing whistles at me and telling me to get to class. Like in college, like we get like the classes are like broken up so like you have 15 minutes between like each class, like no matter what. That's the way it's run at my college, at least. But there's no like administration out, and I mean they're like kind of walking around campus just like, you know, doing their thing, but they're not on your butt constantly about getting to class or like, don't do this. And also the dress code. College ain't got no dress code. I mean, maybe certain colleges. I don't know about any American colleges that have a dress code. Like, high school dress codes are so freaking ridiculous. Like, obviously you should not dress like a skank to go to school, because like that's just, I mean, there's a time and place for that kind of stuff, but school's not it. I'm sorry. But if I wanted to wear a tank top and it didn't show any cleavage, it wasn't super low down in the sides, it didn't do any of that, if it was just a tank top and it was just like a strap or whatever, what the heck is wrong with that? Like, how are my shoulders so scandalous? And I know people talk about this all the time, but now these fries are cold. I'm eating too slowly. I gotta eat faster. But I remember the first time I wore a tank top in college, it was amazing to walk around campus wearing that tank top without hearing, whoa, do you have a jacket? Put it on right now. Boys are gonna get really turned on by those shoulders. They don't really say that part, but they thinking it. I know they are. I can see. Somebody just put them next to me, like, go away. I moved on to the chicken strips. If I spill this sauce on me, I'm gonna be so sad. So, I don't know. This is probably gonna make a mess. I've already kind of spilled a bunch of fry stuff on myself. So, the other thing that bothered me so much about high school is the number. Okay. First of all, in college, you got gen eds that you have to take. Like, they're just required. And you can get those out of the way at a community college and save your money. That's what I'm doing. I stayed home. And I'm going to a community college to do my gen eds and get those out of the way. And then once I'm done with my AA, I'm going the heck to Massachusetts to finish up my bachelor's and then go to med school and all. I've got goals. But yeah, you've got classes that you have to take in college. But the thing that bothered me about high school is the fact that, like, it's the same thing, but there's so many classes that you have to take that just don't matter in the future, and it's really freaking annoying. Like, in my opinion, like, you don't need any, especially math, you don't need any math past like 5th grade. Like, if you want to study further into math and be like an engineer or something, you can go to college to do the rest of that math. You don't need any math past 5th grade. But like, there's all these classes in high school that are just so incredibly pointless, and they say like, oh, you can structure your schedule how you want in high school. No, you can't. I mean, you can choose your electives and stuff, but you have to take like all these social studies, science classes, math classes, English classes. Like, it's super duper annoying. Now, granted, a lot of people in high school do not know what they want to do with their life, and I was one of the few people who, like, I knew what I wanted to do, but the thing was, I changed my mind, like, literally at the end of senior year. That just shows you how, like, you're in high school, you're just too young to know your future. Like at 16, how are you gonna know? Like, how do you know, like, what you're gonna do at 30? Like, things change. But I think it should be interest-based. Like, if you are more of a science person, then you should be able to take, like, more science, like, that you want, and less English. I think English classes are very annoying. And I'm taking Comp 2 right now in college, and, like, it kind of annoys me because, like, I thought I was done with English. I took AP Lang in high school, and that got me out of Comp 1, but not Comp 2. Wow, I'm such a mess. I don't know why you guys are watching this. If you made it to this point in the video, congrats to you. Like, but high school, man, it just felt like such a waste of time. And in high school, now I'm taking 16 credit hours a semester in college, which is a lot for college. Like, 12 hours is considered full-time. I have 16. That's a lot. But that's 16 hours that I'm in school. I mean, yeah, there's also homework, but all that combined, all that time is less than the amount of time I spent in high school. 35 hours a week. That's ridiculous. Like, you don't need to be in school that long. I'm sorry. But I'm in college, only in school for 16 hours a week, 4 days a week. I don't go to school on Fridays. I don't have any classes on Fridays. And I seem to be doing just fine. In fact, I'm thriving. I'm doing amazing. It's so good for my mental health to not have to be in school all the dang time, all day, especially those early mornings, man. I could go on and on about all of this stuff. But those early mornings in high school, they're expecting you to get up at like 5, 6 in the morning. Almost no high school student is a morning person. I mean, I've met some high school students that are morning people, and you must be vegan and, like, gluten-free too, because that just doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Like, but most high school students, like, the whole biology behind teenagers is that our body clocks, like, we don't start producing melatonin until around 11 or 12 at night. It's like we can't sleep before then. Like, it's and I'm still that way, and I'm technically an adult, I guess. Who is honking? Literally. Some people just need to chill. So, like, the most amount of sleep some high school students can get is like 6, and that's, I mean, 6, I don't know. But I know I was getting less than that during my junior and senior year. And it was horrible. I was always tired. I became a caffeine addict my junior year, or maybe my senior year. I don't know. I think it was my junior year. Ugh, sorry, I had a hiccup. Talking while eating is not that good for me. And I'm still addicted to caffeine. I literally can't function if I don't have like 2 or 3 cups of coffee a day, which is not much, but like, apparently it's not good to be so caffeine tolerant at that young of an age. So it's like, I mean, and hardly any high school students I knew were as dependent on caffeine as me. But my family culture is coffee, and oh look, more coffee. So they kind of pushed that on me. I started drinking coffee when I was 13. Like, I mean, actually, technically I started drinking coffee when I was 8, but I started drinking it on a regular basis when I was 13. And that's really pretty young. I don't know, I might let my kid do that too. I don't know. I mean, I guess there are worse things you can be addicted to. Caffeine is not a life ruiner, but those early mornings, they're not good for none of. I mean, getting up early, okay. Getting up early, like 8 a.m., like, I guess that's okay, but like, I was getting up before the sun every freaking day. And like, that's not good for you. You should not be up before the sun. Like, that's, like, if you do any research on like circadian rhythms and like the evolution and all that stuff, that's not natural at all. Like, and now Florida, they're trying to make it so that like it's daylight savings time year round. And if you don't know, daylight savings, it makes the sun set later, which means it rises later. And with the sun already not being up, like the sun, like in Florida, the sun's not gonna come up until 8 a.m. and that's freaking ridiculous. Now, I don't have to worry about that anymore because I don't have to be up till 10, which is amazing. But those poor kids, dang! Like, there's already a frequency of accidents because of sleep-deprived teenage drivers. I guess, since this just turned into me ranting about high school, and I shouldn't even, I got no say in this anymore. I'm not in high school anymore. Heck, I didn't have a say in this when I was in high school, so, I mean, what's the difference? But, yeah, high school system need to do better. And what should have happened is they done better long before I graduated, maybe? Because now they're talking, in Florida, they're talking about having high school start later. And I'm like, you waited literally until after I graduated when these studies have been around for years. Like, freaking heck. The heck are you even talking about? Like, I'm glad they're doing it, like, for the kids at least, but why'd you wait until after I graduated? Like, yeah, they just need to do better. The whole education system, the American education system is just broken, man. And the only reason why I'm enjoying college is because it's not really controlled by the American education system. Like, colleges are pretty sovereign. Yeah, the education system needs to improve right now. Like, this is a 100-year-old education system and it needs to be fixed. And that's all. I guess I'm just gonna shut up now because I gotta go back home. So, I got my water, I gotta stay hydrated. It's free at Chick-fil-A, if you didn't know. I didn't know that until today. I checked my receipt. And yeah. So, don't forget to leave a like if you like this video. I don't know if anyone would have, but. And subscribe, please. And also click that bell so that you never miss another upload. I'll probably upload better videos than this one. But yeah, have a good day and adios.